So in the middle of the city. That's actually 2:30, like 3 in the afternoon. So we're doing a mixture of stuff that we need to do in the city, materials we need to get, but also mission today. And we just drove past one area and saw a huge group. So they're with their suitcases, they look like they're living on the streets. There's a lot of kids, there's parents, so I might not be able to film everything, but I just wanted to share with you what we're doing. And it's not always good to film. We're respectful sometimes, just to, you know, show them love, give them food and pray with them. But sometimes it's nice for you to see what we're doing and also see the people that we're helping. I know that inspires many that are helping support what we're doing. So if we can and it's just still okay, then we will. So Annalie's going. Annalie will speak with them. There's a lot of kids up here. You can see how big this junction is. It's a huge junction. And you see a lot of people here on the street. Yeah, this girl wants... ¿Ella quiere comer algo? Sí. How many of them are there? We will bring you... I say we will bring you juice. 11. Compremos jugo y agua para ustedes, ¿ya? 1, 2, pollitos. Muy bien, Dios te bendiga mucho. So this is a happy dog. And this is where we're at, on the back side of the centre. Whilst we've got a couple of builders up on the top rendering walls, we are also finishing this wall, which will look like that bit when it's finished. And basically the reason we need to do this is to finish the back of the centre, and eventually we'll have a little railing along the top there as well, so kids won't fall off and down on that bit. And the ramp will also have railing. That's a disabled access, so that's the ramp there. So yeah, we're finishing this section because it's been unsafe for ages, and you know, we've slipped and tripped and all sorts, so we were waiting a long time to get this all finished. Here's going to be some steps that go up to that area and sort of lead you around up there towards the solar system, and that disabled access will actually continue all the way down there next to the side of this building, and there'll be another little ramp that joins it to the outside external corridor down there. Look, there's a happy dog again. ¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo está? How nice it is to be a dog, isn't it? It's nice to be a dog. My goodness. Yeah, so we are with other steps there that will take you up into our little kitchen area there. And then yeah, if we go down here, you'll see the guys, they're pouring the cement and the stones to finish this little bit. This doesn't take very long, this last bit, and what that section will look really soon like this section which we did yesterday. So that's really pretty. And the chickens are helping. Are you helping? Yeah. So that's all going on, and then there's another little retainer wall there as well. That's going to be finished really soon. We're just waiting for a bit of sand to arrive. We've got earth we've piled up there that we're going to spread here. Here is going to be a play area for kids with swings, slide, all of that. It'll be a play area, possibly a sand pit. We've already got sand. and up there you can see we've come quite a long way, but you can't see what we've done most recently. That's inside, it's all been rendered, but I'll show you that on another trip. The other thing we've been doing here is this little wall here, which is basically like a foundation strip. We'll have bricks, these bricks will go on it to bring it to the right height for the floor for this outside part of the corridor, and we'll be putting, yeah, that will join up with the back and also with the front. It's a bit complicated out here. We've got some plumbing to finish, a couple of manholes happen to end up here. Rainwater drainage that needs connecting to the top. We need to finish rendering and painting up there, but yeah, this corridor here will join up with that main front corridor there, and we'll be able to finish this whole section here. Up there where I'm showing you now, that is being built. as we speak, pretty much. It's going up. They are rendering and building those walls right at the top. So this is the disabled entrance for people that have disabilities to come up. Looking back at where I was from, you can see the work there. And let's go up into the center and see what they are doing up here. So look at that end. That is all rendered. It's not painted, that's why it looks different colors. The top part of the walls are being built with these bricks that have got holes. They're ceramic bricks. They're much lighter weight than normal bricks. That keeps the top part of the building nice and light, and then they render it. If you come down here, you might actually be able to see from here there's an angle on that ledge, and that's because of maintenance. Means any dust and dirt should slide off and come down to the floor rather than accumulating up there. That's the one thing I've noticed with a lot of buildings. You get a lot of dirt, a lot of dust accumulating in places and spreading, and you know, you get a breeze and so forth. So we've got guys out there. ¿Cómo está? ¿Todo bien? So we're lifting up the bricks. Buen trabajo. ¿Cómo está? ¿Es muy pesado? I'm saying, are the bricks heavy? Lifting them up. It's very good work. So yeah, that's actually an internal wall, but it's sort of joined into an external. So that's where we're working at the moment.
The truck got damaged and it cannot tip out, so they have to take it manually. That is no easy job, obviously, but yeah.
Show you my face for a minute so you can see it is me. Terrible hair, morning, afternoon hair that haven't looked in the mirror. It's a regular occurrence, not looking in the mirror. Quite different to when I was doing a lot of public work in the UK, and had to always make sure I was presentable. Anyway, so yeah, what a beautiful view that is behind me, those palm trees, you know. It's quite a nice shot, isn't it? So yeah, I also wanted to say that we are going to be covering these windows this week. It's no rain, which is great. So we're going to be covering them with it's like a shady kind of material. It's cheap material, but it's basically what people use for providing shade in various areas. And that's going to massively help us so that if it rains, it's not going to come blowing in and cause us problems that we had in the last few times it rained, which was awful. It was a real a lot of work, a lot of extra work clearing up all the water, but also gives you lots of worries and concerns, especially now we put electric cables in. So that's going to give us a bit more peace of mind and a bit more time to do things, you know, patiently, slowly and really well. So that's what we're doing here on site for the moment. So yeah, stay up to date with what we're doing. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're not already subscribed. Click that subscribe and notifications button. That'll be really helpful for us to see how many people are sort of regularly connecting with us on YouTube. And if you don't get the newsletter every 2 months, sign up on the website, send us a message. It's really low key, I would say, our communication on email. We six times a year with a newsletter, maybe a couple more times if there's something that we might want to invite you into, like a Zoom or to show you our last year's accounts. We often send that separately as well. So yeah, God bless. Thank you so much for your support. Lots of love from Bolivia.
Hello, love. Can you explain to us, please?
Working very high up is scary. It's the worst thing I've ever done in my life. I don't like working at height.
Yeah.
Especially on scaffolding that sways slightly. Try to secure it with a building. Give us a bit more confidence. But still sways quite a lot. Find right? So you can see that piece of fabric on the floor, and you can see what we've done on the walls there. That's to stop rain coming in. We do that little triangle at the top, but we're hoping not much will come through there. But if it does, there's our washing. We're doing basically that wall, which is like our back wall, and then we're doing the front wall as well. We haven't done the front wall yet, but the scaffolding's up, getting ready for it. That we're not doing. We're hoping to get the windows in those ones soon, because those windows aren't windows that open. They're just going to be just solid glass. That one still needs to be built at the top with the wall. But yeah, we're hoping to get those, because that's a cheaper windows to install. They're small, and it's just solid glass. So we're hoping to get them in really quick. That's why we didn't cover those. But these are the main big ones that let lots of water in. So yeah, looking forward to finishing it off. So this is a very wide screen view on the camera. You can see we've covered the windows. This was a really economic option to get done to stop the rain going in and causing damage to the building whilst we're waiting to finish inside with the brickwork, the rendering, the painting, and then we'll be able to put the windows in. So we're waiting for funds to accumulate to get all that done. That one didn't quite stretch over the last bit of window and door, but there's a bit of wall that needs to go in there anyway. But yeah, as we do each section, we'll just be able to unhook. It's all done with stretched around hooks, so it's easy to unhook each section, roll it up to the top, or take it down completely. And that's great. This is what else we've been doing at the bottom of the ramp. ¿Cómo está, Henry? And we put steps in for ages. It's been quite dangerous here. And this wasn't here before, so this is the bottom of the ramp, the disabled access, but also the little corridor outside. Our main kitchen area at the moment. If you're wondering why things look a bit strange and out of perspective, it's because I'm on a very wide angle. Yeah, gracias, Henry. I'm just going to take you down the steps. We're still doing odd bits and bobs here. If I pan around here, we finished this wall section here. So that's done. The steps, the only thing left to do on those steps is a little screed, and then they're done. And then the top of the wall here needs to be as well rendered, and then that's done. So yeah, that wall's complete now. And then we've got steps here as well. Steps going up to there, which again, we've had a piece of wood for ages, and we've slipped and fallen a few times. It's dangerous. And this is where the water drains off down that little gully there. And then this is a disabled ramp where it joins our main corridor around the building, which we are in the process of doing. So this is our hardest section we've done, or not the hardest, but the more complicated section we've done. It's been a bit tricky. We've got lots of different pipes and plumbing going on. But yeah, there you can see Bona is preparing the ramp. ¿Cómo está, Bona? Bien, bien. This is the disabled ramp. So that will eventually join, it will go over our water gully and join in with this corridor here. ¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo está? ¿Está bien? The dogs love the sand, my goodness, they love the sand. I'm going to show you what we've been going on at this end of the building. Still on a wide view, so things might look a bit funky out of perspective. So here we've got all the plumbing work that we were doing, and the reason we had to fix all of this is we've got rainwater drainage from the roof coming through a pipe that runs down and across here, and that sort of crisscrosses with other plumbing work on this end of the building. And this is kind of the last part of the building that was designed way back when, and then we kind of went with the flow slightly. Things evolved over time of building due to the nature of the build, the cost of everything. We've adapted and tried to make things slightly quicker and more economic so that we can get everything finished and open. So that's the front of the centre.
So today we are going to do an activity with kids in a rural area. We are preparing something for them to take and invite them. The girls are helping. So what are you doing there, Eunice?
I'm making a little angel.
Oh, look at that.
I got some other
It's
ones.
very cute. What about you, Amelia?
I'm making a bell right now.
A bell, and this one is a elephant. Great. So we will show later how will be cooked Great, good. Look at that. It was fun to do it, you girls?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Now it's time to put it in the oven. Woo!
Ok. Hay música, entonces, saltar, correr, disfrutar, ya.
This is the community Monteverde. We are here to do this activity.
Saltar,
It's a big
saltar.
blessing to be with these kids.
Ok, busca su con. 4.
4, 4.
Bien, ok.
Me regalaron
So this is driving back towards the city. This is coming from the airport direction. You see people on the streets begging, and you also see in the distance a lot of smoke. Well, it's not in the distance, it's everywhere, but the reason I can't see those buildings clearly is because of the smoke. All of that haze, that is crazy, really crazy.
Really cannot see.
I
Look,
am
look,
blown away how bad this contamination is.
look at that, all the smoke.
Yeah, the
Don't
sun,
let
you
us
can
see
look-
that.
You can look straight at the sun right now and it won't hurt your eyes. There's so much smoke in the air. The sun is just like this red spot in the sky.
Sad. Really
There's another family on the street. Right in the middle of the junction, all the kids just sitting there, just playing with whatever they can find.